welcome back to The Bottom Line. I'm Lane Sutton with my co-host Ellie Berger, and we have Stacy DeBroff in our studios today. Now, Stacy, you are going into the aspect of social media and how Mom Central has been using Twitter and Facebook to productively connect with moms and empower them. So how are you utilizing Facebook and Twitter to connect with fellow moms?
Well, one of the things that's really changed, Lane, is that brands used to come up with adjectives, and they used to come up with ads where they would do what's called top-down messaging. They would come up with a way that they wanted to describe their toothpaste or their new food item for kids, and then that's the way they describe it. But with social media, people enter a stream of conversations. So instead of a brand telling us what to think, we come up with our own descriptions of it. And so brands are being challenged, companies, services, products, are being challenged to enter a conversation stream. And so what we do when we look at social media marketing is we look at the way to form relationships between brands and entering those conversational platforms. And Facebook and Twitter are two examples. Facebook tends to be a platform where we want to connect with people we know, but then they have new branded pages, and you'll get invited to engage in gaming and fan pages, and do you like this, and giveaways and offers. And then Twitter, with microblogging, enables a lot of information to move very fast. So if something's breaking or you want to get attention, then an example of that is we were helping to promote, Procter & Gamble came out with these new family movie night series that air at 8 o'clock prime time, and they are sponsoring these movies to sort of give family viewing to bring it back. So what we did is we had a party, a Twitter party, and what that means is we invited everyone to come. We were giving away movies, some prizes, and we ended up getting 5 million impressions. Wow. Thousands of people participated. We also came up with a widget, which is an application in which we enabled people to watch a trailer of the movie. It was called Field of Vision. It was airing this past Saturday. And so we had bloggers put in the blogs, we put it on Facebook pages, and just within 5 days, just by word of mouth, by moms telling other moms, 28,000 people viewed the widget and watch the trailer.
It's unbelievable. The power of social networking is incredible. Like the Super Bowl, there was Brand Bowl. If you joined that, I was participating in that Twitter chat, and it's fascinating, the humanization of brands.
That's right, because they have to have personalities, and when you enter into dialogue, the great thing, but also scary thing for companies, is to enter into conversations where people might like you and they also might not like you. So one of the ways that we look at using social media is to find people who naturally love what a company's doing and find the most influential among them. So let's say I love Snapple. Now, they've never come to me, but I love Snapple.
I love Snapple too.
Thank you. So let's say that I did start tweeting about Snapple. They might find me and they might say, wow, you have 25,000 moms following you on Twitter. We want to figure out how to work with you because you love our product, and then we want to get more people in conversation about iced tea for the summer, let's just say. And so it's really an exciting time in which everything that up to this point has led up to marketing is being flipped upside down, because now it's not just buying ads on TV or coming up with a supermodel to carry this phone, because we don't really believe that that supermodel really loves the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead, we want to hear from real people. And an example of this I've been spreading, you guys, I'm spreading the word, everyone has to do this now. Everyone listening to this show has to read The Hunger Games. Have you read The Hunger Games?
My teacher loves them.
All right, you have to report in. It's actually a young adult series, and it's amazing. But see, now I have come, and I've told you, whatever you do next, you have to read The Hunger Games. And what happens is, when you start hearing that, let's say that you heard from 3 other friends. You say, I've heard that. That adds frequency, right? So all of a sudden you're hearing from multiple people. And an echo. And so all of a sudden you're like, I've got to read The Hunger Games, because it's word of mouth. And so brands and companies are now figuring out how to move in channels, because we say to a brand, we don't want to find you in a magazine page. Come find us. I'm hanging with my friends on Facebook. You come. What do you have to say? And no, don't just push the product, but if you think that you have an unbelievable new deodorant, why? Like, should I even pay attention?